In 1928, Josephine departed for a European tour with the first stop in Vienna. However, she was unaware of the political unrest in the region, and she had not known Mein Kampf had created such growing popularity with its racist ideologies of the time. Before she even arrived in Vienna, there was posters on the walls that calling her a black devil and dissuaded people from going to her shows. As she was in a carriage driving to her hotel, people lined up on the streets protesting against her. She said the scene reminded her of the race riots that shook her community when she was a child. In 1938, World War II started, and her future performances were put on hold. By that time, she had married and settled down with her third husband, a French Jewish broker. And though the couple divorced about 3 years later in 1941, during the time they were married, Josephine became to represent exactly what Hitler and the Nazis hated the most. She was a successful black woman in an interracial marriage with a Jewish man who was openly bisexual. When the Germans began to advance on Paris in 1940, Josephine, like a million other Parisians, fled the city. After the fall of Paris, Josephine came in contact with Captain Jacques. Lord knows I cannot pronounce his last name because I don't speak French. Anywho, he was the head of the French counter-military intelligence. And he sought to recruit people who would engage in espionage to help against the resistance effort against the Nazis. And Josephine said, quote, "France made me what I am. I will be grateful forever. The people of France have given me everything. I am ready, Captain, to give them my life. Use me as you wish." Soon, Josephine started to house resistance fighters in her own home. She attended parties and diplomatic functions, including parties at the Italian embassy, which brought her into orbit with the Axis bureaucrats. She collected information on German troops and what harbors or airfields were in action. She was confident that her position as a celebrity would protect her and that no one would suspect her of being a spy. She wrote down information on her arms and legs and even pinned notes inside her underwear. She did so knowing she would never have to face a strip down, and she was right. However, Nazis got wind of the resistant activities in her house and visited the estate. She had been hiding several resistant members at the time, and she successfully charmed the Nazis when they questioned her, but she took the close encounter as a sign that it was time to leave France.